Hello everyone, welcome to Lever Guns 50. Today we got us a new rifle. I'm really excited to show this to you. I want to explain a little bit about it before we get around to shooting it. It is, let me see if I got some of those cartridges in my pocket. It is in 4570. Look at that little bitty bullet. So anyhow, we got this gun. I've shot it 20 years ago probably. I shot it, and it belonged to a good friend of mine. And he promised me when he passed away that I could get it from him for $600. And you know, that was 20 years ago. He went home last year, September, and you know, it was a sad thing to see him go, but this right here is going to be in my collection forever. This is something that will always remind me of what a wonderful person he was and all the things that he taught me. Now, he was in the Special Forces. He was in Vietnam. He went around the world, you know, doing all the things the government told him to do. And he learned a lot, and he taught me a lot of interesting stuff about self-defense and about, you know, tactical situations and whatever. But he was a collector and a shooter, and he loved lever action rifles, and this is a lever action. And he bought this, if I'm not mistaken, about 1986 when it was the 100th year since this particular gun come out. Let's take a good look at it. This right here, like I said, he let me shoot it back then, and he told me when he died I could get it for $600. And back then, I remember back, it was about 1994 or something. $600 was a lot of money, and that was more closer to what it was worth than today. So here she is. It's got almost no scratches on it. It's got 100% of all the bluing. It's got a good bore. He actually got some pretty good groups with it, and I shot it and got some good groups 20 years ago, or right about there. So, beautiful gun. 1886 Winchester, or actually it's a Browning, sorry. It's an 1886 Browning, same as the 1886 Winchester. And it doesn't have a whole lot of marks on it. It does say Browning Arms, Morgan, Utah. And it says made in Japan. Browning model 1886, caliber 4570. It also says 4570 here and here. And I'll give you a closer look at it in a minute. So this here is a very precious gun to me, and it's a beautiful gun. We're going to shoot it and see, just, you know, just have some fun with it, shoot some milk jugs with it, just blow some stuff up. So my friend, he knew that I really liked the 1886 Winchester, and he knew that I was a big fan of it. And you know, the 4570, how can you get much cooler than that? And so he told me, he said, you know, when I die, you can just give the wife $600 and she'll give it to you. And true to his word, I got it. And before I got it, you know, obviously, you know, you see my collection of 1886s. I really like the 1886 action. And this was one that just, I mean, it means a lot to me. And it means a lot that, you know, he held it for me all those years. And I have it in my hands now. And every time I shoot it, I'm going to remember my good friend, and I'm going to remember the things he taught me. And so it means a lot to me, but it's a lot funner to shoot something than just stand around talking about it. So let me show you its features. Obviously, it has the gate on the side of it that you can load your cartridges in. And if you'll notice, you can pop it to right there. Hopefully you can see that. And then you can just drop one in right here, and you're good to go. And you can leave this right here, tube magazine, completely loaded, without popping up the next one. See, let me show you. I'll go ahead and close it up, and I'll pull that round out and show you that I could just pop another cartridge right in there on top, like that, and just keep on going, leaving the tubular magazine fully loaded. Now that obviously is, a lot of Winchesters will do that. Okay, let me show you that feature where you can see a little bit better. So you can just pop this all the way back. You just drop a cartridge in there, you can close it up, open it up, pop that round out, pop another round in. And you can just keep on doing that. And then if the enemy or whatever gets too close, then you can start using them out of the magazine. Give you a flyby. Look at that baby. It's almost like brand new. See, it does not have a tang safety on it. It has your typical full cock, and then your half cock, and then all the way down. Does not have any model and serial number right here on the bottom of the receiver. And you can see the writing there, maybe on the barrel. 4570 right back here. And this here is the case that he kept it in all the time. I know that he had it. I don't know anything about this case. I doubt it's worth much. It has, this case does have a mark on it right here. Don't know who made it, but it's the one he always kept it in, and it's one I'm going to keep it in. Let's go shoot this thing and see how well it shoots. You might be wondering why I'm wearing this buckskin shirt. Well, this buckskin shirt, most of the deer, I think it took 5 deer to make this shirt, one for each sleeve, one for the front, one for the back, and one for this. And I used the one that I used to make the top part, I also used to make all the string to sew it together with. So this was made possible because he let me hunt on his land, and that was a really big plus. Now this is brain tan buckskin, and it was all completely made by me. So that's why I'm wearing it, because he made it possible. So we're going to shoot this rifle into some water jugs to see how well it does. So let's get this thing out of here, get it loaded up, and get to shooting. These particular bullets that we're loading it up with are actually paper patch bullets, and they're not loaded real hot. So this should be pretty fun. But also my good friend, he wasn't a fan of hot loaded 4570. He more liked the traditional factory loads and the lower pressure. And he got pretty good accuracy out of this particular gun. But I'm more a fan of loading it up a little bit hotter. So let's shoot it his style. All right, got it loaded up with rounds that he would approve of. Let's get to shooting. That jug right there must be mostly empty. Let's try to get a little bit lower. I think he would approve of that. Got some more rounds in here. Let's shoot it on the metal targets down there. That was a whole lot of fun. so we can get a bear if a bear was charging us. I think we could have. Here's one of those paper patch bullets after I dug it out of the dirt. After it went through the jug, it went to about 6 inches of dirt. I don't know about you guys, but I had a whole lot of fun making this video. I really appreciate my friend that made it possible for me to get this. I know that he gave his heart and life to Jesus Christ before he died, and so I know I'm going to see him again. This right here is just a way to celebrate his new beginning and to have this gun out here for all of you guys to see and enjoy with me. So come on along with the journey and let's have some more fun making more videos with this. God bless each and every one of you. Come back and see me, you hear?